that?
If you want to have the other ones up as well and then just use the other one as an instant replay, that can work. You can do that too, Jack, if you want, Jack of Games. I can't because of all the other things that I'm doing on my computer, but otherwise, yeah, I think that can work. And with that, I think we are ready to go. Thank you guys for jumping in last minute. Well, Jack DL, you were going to jump in, but thanks, Jack, for jumping in last minute. Yeah, we're going to bring Valcor in later, which will be fun. And of course, Jack, you have to, get your head in the game because you've got a big race later.
Yeah, I do. And the winner of this group is actually going to be in my group, so...
Oh, so you'll be paying close attention. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah. All right, well, don't say anything too mean.
Oh, this guy's garbage. All of them.
They suck. Yeah. All right, cool. So they're getting started now, guys. I hope you guys are ready and hyped for the race. This is going to be a good race. These are all wonderful racers. They've all been around for quite a while. There we go, timer. And as you can see, the timer is now a countdown timer. That was a suggestion by Cass on Twitter, and I liked it a lot. SpootyBiscuit, of course, sporting the old... cursor on screen. There it goes. Nicely done. All right, and we are off and running. So with regards to these racers, I guess the newest racer is probably SpootyBiscuit, which is weird because SpootyBiscuit's been around for, well, at least since the Conduit. That's when he sort of made his time on the scene here.
Yeah, he kind of came out of nowhere. It was just like, I think Mudjo kind of pestered him into playing this game, and he got really good at it really quickly. He does have a rhythm game background. He does a lot of like Stepmania type things. He'll actually do those on Fridays if you want to watch his stream. He plays In the Groove, which is a weird kind of Stepmania clone.
I was always wondering what effect because I feel like this is much less of a rhythm-like game than it is other things. Than it is like Dungeon Crawler, Roguelike, and those sorts of things. Because really, it's just like forced to the beat. So I was wondering how much people who have a rhythm game background do, like how well they do comparatively. Like, does it help that much?
It might help, because I know he's a pretty good. Well, he's good at Bolt, or he's decent at Bolt, and it took me a long time before I even got anywhere near Bolt, so maybe that rhythm background kind of helps.
I could see that, yeah, and I feel like for me, I don't have a rhythm game background, but I'm a drummer, and I feel like that rhythm background helps me with Bolt quite a bit, actually. So yeah, I can definitely see that. I think that's a valid point, but I think the game knowledge and sort of that understanding is a little more important than the rhythm side of things, and I think that's a sort of a misnomer for people or idea, because I think a lot of people think, oh, it's a rhythm game. I don't like rhythm games. It's really not a rhythm game. It's just you have to react to the beat.
A couple things. Ognos is sporting that Kirby skin, which is awesome, and he also has
such good skin.
Okay, so he had Ring of Shadows in the Conjurer, but he could have conjured everything that he could have possibly wanted.
Yeah, he went straight for the ring. I mean, that's also, it can take a long time. Once you start shopping, you get a bit of a sunk costs going on. You start well, let's keep shopping and see what we can get. But yeah, he could have definitely gone for a better weapon or even a better set of armor. Would have been easy to get a really nice set of armor.
The good thing would be
boots?
To get the boots right away. Yeah. It's hard to conjure them later because the cost goes up really quickly. Oh, he just frost charms on Death Metal there. Well, he didn't mean to, but he did.
Anyway. Yeah, he got hit. Yeah. Oh, and he got the swag suit, so now he's Sir Kibble. Love it. That's such a good skin. It really is probably the best skin. Just on so many dimensions. It's so good. We actually have some pretty good builds going on here, and some people moving pretty fast. CanadianBac0nz is scooting real quick here.
That darkness. Some people really like it. He'll probably try to replace the ring.
I think Ognos and Bacon's both picked up the Shrine of Darkness, if I'm not mistaken. Is that true?
And then Ognos got that ring from the. That's probably the fastest. It's both the fastest and one of the safest shrines you can get if you get comfortable enough with the darkness and then you replace it right away. Because
wow, look at this shop here for sorry to interrupt there, but look at this shop for Sage.
Oh yeah, that's the ham. That's
so good. Yeah, and she didn't have to use the shield scroll, but I guess she was just playing it safe. And I would eat that ham so she can overheal. Just get your heart containers out of the way. I guess she might be looking for a heal elsewhere, but she got her heavy plate. I mean, with the overhealed health, she's going to be super tanky. But that means she's going to have to really push. She is quite a bit behind these other racers. She did have a death on a trapdoor drop. So,
yeah. I don't mind using the shield scroll for that shopkeeper kill because sometimes the flail, sometimes I don't know, the flail kill I think about it too hard and I mess it up, and
That's
just
fair.
you know, if you get a shop that good, don't even worry about the shield scroll anymore.
Yeah, and if you're in a race that matters, like let's play it super safe. I don't mind that at all. Yeah, but these builds so far are very, very strong. I'd say probably Ognos has the weakest build. He certainly has the weakest weapon, but he has been using it to great effect. He's been using the gold damage pretty much the whole time. Like, and he's also he's winning, or at least pretty much tied with Spooty.
Yeah, Spooty has that Ring of Courage, which is super good if you know how to use it. Might troll you a little bit in Zone 3, which is going to now. But he didn't even get the torch that he wanted, probably.
Yeah. By the way, Omega Blaze, if you look at the charm that's next to the Lucky Charm on Sage's screen, it's that sort of chicken with a heart. If you heal more than if you heal with a heal item that's more than the health required, if that made any sense at all. Like, the ham will heal, what, 4? 3? I should know
4.
this. 4. So, she only needs a heal of 2, so it'll give her an additional 2 heart containers. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. I feel like I haven't really, like, done the research, but yeah, I'm almost positive.
Spooty found lead boots in that shop, which is not only great for Zone 4, but it's really great for Zone 3 when you have the Ring of Courage, because once you slide on ice, you no longer have that invincibility, so it's very easy to just slide on ice and like just get wrecked by you know, like a black skeleton.
Yeah,
or
they'll just come
a dog
flying
or
in on
something
you.
like that.
Yeah, if you kill anything at point blank, then you're already on the ice with the weapon that he has. So yeah, that's absolutely true. That lead boot's a really nice pickup. Actually, Canadian Bacon's lost his glass weapon. He had a glass weapon. I didn't remember him picking it up, but he did lose it. And he's in a really scary place. Zone 3 darkness can be real sketchy because you just don't know what you're seeing.
It's hard to just read how like far everything is from you, and like you can get these yetis at these weird distances, and before you know it, like so the thing with it reduces the aggro because there's no wall torches, but that ends up having like you have a group of enemies, and he picks up the Ring of Shielding and Titanium Cat, but you have like these groups of enemies next to the stairs, and so like you just kind of run into them all at once.
Yeah, and you just don't know. And sometimes they kind of blob together because they're all dark. But I don't know if you saw what just happened on Sage's screen. She was trying to find a way to bomb in to get that potion, and there was a bomb trap. But the only way to the bomb trap was the bomb trap below it, which, of course, would mean she'd be either bombing herself or have to step away and then bomb the bomb trap and not be able to get it. So what she ended up doing was just tanking the damage from the spike trap. And I feel like that was probably the best call. She ate
the potions
the charm rate before, but the potion was super important. Or sorry, she ate the ham.
She's got such a good build that it's going to be hard for her to die, but everyone else is about to be on Zone 4 right now. And they all have pretty decent builds, potions and decent armor, although Canadian Bacon's does not have like the best of builds.
No, he's not super strong, and he doesn't have a lot of damage either. He's just kind of far. Like, he's with everybody, but that's about it. He's going to need something. Interestingly, they're the 3 with a map, which is kind of interesting. I don't know if that really matters too much, but definitely the case that... see, I'd almost pick up that Gi if I was Canadian Bacon's, because you're going to want some damage. Actually, no, I take that back. I think with Zone 4, you don't need damage as much as you would like Zone 3. And he does have that Fireball spell for DPS. So yeah,
I think if he's watching, he knows he's in 3rd place, and with the potion and the armor situation, he's probably going to finish 3rd place. And so there's maybe not worth trying to push and lose.
Do something dangerous, yeah.
Yeah, just finish it.
Well, anybody can die in the last little bit, as we've seen time and again with these races. So I think you were the only one who went deathless yesterday. In fact, I know this.
I came close, though. I finished that first race with half a heart.
And that rifle find for Ognos, and he takes it, and I like it. I like a good rifle. I mean, it's not necessarily the safest, but it's pretty fun. So that's cool.
Zone 4, because you have that infinite range, right? You can, and because they have enemies that open walls for you on Zone 4, you can end up, like, shooting a Warlock that is literally across the map.
Yeah.
And just teleporting to a bad situation. So
or
it's kinda
teleporting
rough.
to your exit. But yeah, and that's double dead ringer all the way between Ognos and Spooty. And it looks like Spooty and Ognos both use the exact same strategy, but the good thing for Ognos is he's able to take out both the spawners. But I think he's actually... Oh, this is really bad for Spooty, though. Yeah, that strat works most of the time, but sometimes, and you probably know exactly why it doesn't work, but sometimes it just...
Skeleton spawns can just wreck you. And then also...
and a finish by Ognos, too. This is going to be really close. They're both
Ognos has the
in
bombs, though, for the faster Necrodancer fight, so he's probably going to end up taking this.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. Yeah, and actually, Sage is now... Oh, it looks like Canadian Bacon's died. Might have not just been able to handle what was happening there. And yeah, you're absolutely correct. This is going to be all Ognos. He's got the bombs, and that's those critical bombs there. What's up, Ghost Dark? How's it going?
Yeah, you want at least 3. 4 is also will save you a little bit of time. That's what you need. Dorian took some damage.
Dorian did take damage. He's only got 3.5 hearts. I mean, he does have the Squega suit, so he can tank some pretty decent damage, but I know the Necrodancer's Explodey is a lot. What is it, 3 hearts? 3 full hearts?
Something like that. And yeah, it does 1.5 to Dorian with this plate mail, so it would do 1.5.
But it doesn't matter at this point. Ognos takes it. Wow, that was awesome race.
Really
by
close,
Ognos.
because yeah, Spooty's gonna have about 20 seconds left on his fight right here. So this is gonna be something like a 30-second difference, which is great for a first.
Yeah, for the first run, that's exciting. That's these guys are really close together, and of course, Canadian Bacon's could have been in there, but he just had garbage weapons. Oh, that's really scary. Spooty tanking some serious hits there, but he manages to be fine. He did have a potion for himself, but Dorian got smoked a few times, and so Spooty winds up taking second. Good game, guys. That was really excellent play. And we'll see if Sage can actually take that final point. Again, with that super tanky build. Also, Boots of Pain with the rapier, so doing a pack and a punch. Was that 7 damage on a lunge?
It's 7 damage, but the problem is it doesn't work on the ooze golems because the ooze hits first.
Oh.
So yeah, so you get this weird situation where like you'll hit with the rapier, and then the ooze stops your Boots of Pain from working.
Yeah. This is really scary for Sage.
This Dead Ringer fight is, and she just tanked that Minotaur damage, and yeah, all these riders.
I mean, if she gets through it, it's fine. There it is. She got through.
Yeah,
I was just about exactly. Yeah, the freeze scroll is not that useful in this fight. I mean, it's not bad, but it's way more useful in Dead Ringer when there's stuff all in your face. So, yeah, I would have been using it there. No, you didn't miss too much, Aaron. Yeah, we're right there. Interesting bomb strat. Oh, did she just realize she had the bombs? She must have.
Maybe. Yeah. Some people, I think it's way safer to do the bomb strats because you don't have to deal with the spawns. But some people just kind of like if they want to take it slow, they'll do the
pads on the floor.
Yeah, but I think you just end up spawning too much. But you can end up in a bad situation, like when you bomb, because he'll summon right whenever you bomb him. So sometimes he can summon a really, really rough dragon or something in a bad spot.
Yeah.
But that's
GG. I just realized, so I had it capped up for my timer so that when it was here, it doesn't have the little minus because I had to start the time at -20. But once it goes down to 1 less digit, then it shows the minus. I need to fix that. I don't know how. But anyways, GG, Sage. That's a point for Sage. And Canadian Bacon's... Oh, I gave it to Canadian Bacon's by accident. As we were saying yesterday, me and Ryan, is that one point can make a huge difference in these races. Like, it really matters, especially because it's so tight and so many... so many races come down to the wire, and we're off and running again. It is our instruction to just keep these races rolling so that we can stay on time like we did yesterday. So we're gonna kind of try and do that.
Bacon's has to be disappointed. Never really. Well, after losing that glass weapon, never really recovered anything.
Now he's starting rifle with a torch too. That's a really nice start. I like it. I think it's a good way to get through the first zones really fast.
And the great thing is you can get all of these barrel skits in Obsidian. Do you take the Boots of Pain and go down to the half a heart?
I would not take the boots.
I mean, the boots. And a Ring of Peace. What is this? What is this 1/1?
That is
a rifle.
That is RNG's going, all right, man, I'm sorry. You got kind of screwed last race, because he really did not find any good weapons that I could see. I don't know what the glass weapon was, but I don't think, I kind of just glass.
I think he had I thought he had a titanium rapier.
Actually, yeah, now that you mention it, where did the glass break? Did he act, like, okay, I don't know then. I don't know.
Yeah, Bacon. Yeah, this is already an in-game build. He just needs to get himself some armor and some boots, and he can just kind of breeze through this game. Like, he can just casually go out and shoot everything. Meanwhile, Spooty gets another obsidian longsword. Ognos has that glass plus chainmail, which is always kind of sketchy, but it's always not so bad. Oh, he's gonna take rhythm.
Oh, he took rhythm. Yeah, so there he goes.
Glass. Yes, perfect. And you got the Meta Knight build. You always have to take Shrine of Rhythm whenever you have any armor, and you're using the Scurvy skin, because the Meta Knight is the best version.
It looks so good, that Meta Knight, though. Yeah, that's this is interesting, and actually that's the second time now I've seen somebody farm the Leprechaun a little bit there. Spooty farmed the Leprechaun for some cash, and that's interesting. I mean, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
I think that's a pretty good setup.
Yeah, you might as well.
So Sage and Spooty are both on this on their zone boss fight. Sage having a little trouble with Conga here. Had to fight the ghost. Literally has nothing but some bombs and the 2
bombs extra and the luck charm. Yeah, and that's okay. I think that's okay if you can get through zone 1 fast without much and flawless your boss. Then you can. That's when you can start to build your build and go. I think, anyways. I mean, some people might want to build a little earlier, but because the item pools just aren't as good in zone 1, maybe isn't such a good plan. And Canadian Bacon's is behind again, even with this crazy first start. I mean, those items, like the Ring of Peace, is going to help a lot in the later zones, but yeah, I don't know. You got to go, Canadian. And
he just lost glass armor.
Yeah, he just lost his feet there.
There's not much in the chest that would help him now. Like, he could get food or a spell.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
But like, you already have your torch. So you're not gonna take another ring. Yeah, you can get like a strength charm or a protect charm, which would be interesting, but blast helmet or something like that. But like a lot of the items that he would find, just not much use to him at this point.
He's probably gonna go into that food shop too. That's a good idea.
Ring of Courage for Sage.
For Sage, that's great.
Yeah,
that's really
check
strong.
The arena. There's nothing in there that she wants, which can't blame her.
But yeah, the Ring of Courage is super strong with Obsidian because you've got that base 2 damage now. So trapdoors are just so much better.
It's also just the Ring of Courage is really strong in Zone 4 because it completely nullifies the Warlocks, because you can hit them and you'll teleport, but it's fine because you have invincibility. Yeah,
that's a good point. And it helps with the goo as well, I think, because you move off the goo.
Personally, I'd much prefer the broadsword over the longsword with the courage. I prefer wider weapons because you don't get hung up on anything, so you're hitting more things at once.
That's true.
But if you're not comfortable with the broadsword, that's okay too, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I generally would take an obsidian longsword over, but with the courage, yeah, that might be a different consideration altogether. There's a lot to consider as you go through this game, that's for sure. And actually, everybody is sporting a pretty strong build. Spooty might have the weakest, never mind.
To get himself
picked up a ring of courage. Yeah, so that's gonna help a lot.
He's got the exact same build he had last time with this obsidian longsword ring of courage. He just needs the lead boots and it'll be complete.
He could probably use some armor. Just found a blunderbuss. Probably not a good plan.
I would run that blunderbuss. He's thinking about it. I would run that blunderbuss with the courage. That's so good.
It's
you're
good.
Doing 3 damage and you're hitting everything. Like, I think it's straight up. I think it's a straight up upgrade with the courage.
Yeah, and the piercing damage too. You're killing all the blade masters one shot. So for sure.
Oh, blood shovel. He's picking that up. You gotta pick up the blood shovel. He's leaving the blood shovel.
This music is loud. Turn it down a second. Yeah, I didn't take the blunderbuss. Chat is disappointed.
Ognos has kind of rocketed past everyone, which is interesting because he probably has the best build, but he is on that courage. I mean, he is on the rhythm.
Rhythm, yeah. So it can be a little spicy at the end.
He's a little slow, and then it's easy to lose your beat on the song transition of the Necrodancer fight. So if you get to the Necrodancer fight and you only have half a heart, there's a really good chance if you don't have the ballet shoes that you're just going to die.
Yeah.
So with Dead Ringer doing so much damage, a bad Dead Ringer fight, kind of like he had last time, could end up just completely killing him before he even, actually even fights the Necrodancer.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, and Sage goes down in Zone 3, putting Sage at the back of the pack. That's a shame. I actually didn't see what happened. Jack, did you happen to see? Jack DL?
I'm looking at it.
Yep, she had no armor and was hit by a slide.
Yeah, it looks
Oh,
like
just
she
a
just
slime.
read. She just read it.
Oh,
an ice
hold
slime
on. What
wrong.
happened on Sage there?
I think she just read an ice slime wrong, and she stood still and
No, I mean like in that fight. She threw a dagger at the blood shop, and then.
There's a secret shop behind the blood shop, so he teleported into the secret shop.
Oh, that sucks. That shouldn't probably happen.
Yeah, if you want to aggro him, you kind of need to do it with a bomb in that situation.
And Bacon went down as well. Did you guys see what happened with him?
No.
No, that one I
Darn.
missed.
Yeah, he was also in Zone 3, and down he goes as well. Yeah, that's crazy. And so now we have Rhythm versus not Rhythm.
And he's got the lead boots, and this is a really solid build for Spooty.
Yeah, Spooty's build is probably the stronger one. They both have lead boots.
Yeah, once you have boots, like, you can die at any moment in Zone 4 because of, like, a strange ooze situation.
Yeah.
And once you have boots that nullifies it, then, like, all that matters
Completely
is
safe,
your
yeah.
health situation.
Exactly.
Courage can still get you into some crazy situations, and, he just has to freeze right here, because
Yeah,
there were
smart
too many
freeze.
enemies from multiple enemies.
And the Blade Masters are one-shottable with the freeze, so you don't have to worry
Yeah,
about
exactly.
the knocking back first. It's faster.
Yeah. There's like 3 things in the sentries, the golems, and the armadillos will all open these walls for you in Zone 4. So you can end up a situation where you left a room alone, and then like a diagonal armadillo opened it, and then right behind you have a harpy that you didn't even know existed, and like you're just stuck in a bad situation. 4-3 for Spooty, and it looks like almost 4-3 for Ognos. He just has to deal with this boss room right here, and yeah, this is gonna be kind of crazy. 7 bombs for Spooty.
Yeah, he's all set for bombs. He's got that freeze spell too. It's so strong.
Yeah, the good thing about your freeze and your shield spells are that when you get to Zone 4, you have to kill so many things that you're probably
he's getting
just gonna
himself into
have
a sketchy situation here. He seems to be fine, but he kind of pushed a little hard there, and it could have cost him.
With the potion, I don't mind it, and he could always blood freeze if he really needed to.
I guess that's true.
Oh, fireball! You can actually use a fireball here in this Deadringer fight by just because it hits 2 bells at once.
I did not know
So, yeah, so he can actually just fireball right
but
here.
he handled it super fast anyways.
Yeah.
So no big
All right.
deal.
Yeah, this
Gonna
is
pick
gonna
up
be
that
something
strength
like
charm. I guess not bad if he's this far ahead. I mean, he's not super far ahead, but we're getting some transmogging going by Ognos here. I'm not sure what he's looking for exactly.
Ring of Regen probably was what I would be hoping for right here.
Yeah. Oh dear. That's a bit of a
To get
scary
some health
situation
back.
that he's at here with this dragon. Oh, but he handled it really nicely. That could have been real bad. And actually, we've got a pretty tight race here between CanadianBac0nz and Sage. They're both sort of neck and neck. Sage again with that Gluttony charm, not using it, waiting on the overheal. It's very interesting. She also has a freeze spell, which is really strong. It looks like CanadianBac0nz did have a glass build, but that rip that. Dranglin, yeah. And Ognos finishing off his his Dead Ringer fight, and he's also going for a chest. You don't see that very
I
often.
think he needs to go for some food because he's not so confident in this Necrodancer fight.
Yeah.
Because, like I said, he's going to miss a beat, guaranteed. So he could end up just not having enough health for this fight. So watch when the song transitions, you'll see him drop his beat in all likelihood.
Yeah, take a damage from that.
Oh, he took damage. Oh,
Uh-oh.
and I think he had the bombs to bomb multiple times.
This is bad.
And yeah,
This might be GG, and actually
he
it is
had
for Spooty. Spooty
yeah.
with a 9-minute run. Nicely done, Spooty. So Spooty gets 3 points, and that's gonna put him way up at the top here. And actually, I need to calculate really quick, but that might make it that Sage has to come second for Spooty to potentially not go forward, I think. I'm not 100% on that, but I think it's something along those lines.
I'm watching Ognos here. I don't think he's gonna finish this
Nope.
set.
There he goes.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that
died
song
to that.
transition.
That sucks. That's a really hard thing, and that's really, really gonna hurt for him. It's almost at the point where once he was at half a heart, he should have just died.
I've done it once, I think, and I mean I try to take rhythm a bunch just to practice it because it is useful to practice. But
Yeah.
I think I managed it once or twice.
Well, this is a really critical race for second now because anyone who takes it here has a good shot at getting in.
Yeah, and
Or
I don't
has a
know
decent
if he
shot.
has. I don't know if Ognos really. he just has to push, but like he has under 10 minutes to finish this run.
Yeah, he's got to really push it, and he's not getting the RNG right now.
Yeah.
That is a secret shot behind there, is it not? Yeah.
It is, yeah. So he can bomb. He's gonna have to aggro this guy and just
And
to
see what
grab
he
this
gets.
torch, grab this glass torch probably, because you gotta go
Ham?
as fast
That's
as you
actually
can.
pretty good.
Yeah, that's
Because
okay.
of course Ham is
okay.
awesome. Oh!
Yeah.
Ognos! I don't know if you just saw what happened there. But that was... Oh, that's
He picked up
so bad. Picked up the blood drum and used it instead.
Instead of the ham, yeah.
Oh, Ognos.
well.
That's just a bad mistake. It happens, guys. We're only human, except for DJC. And oh my goodness. And Sage is tanking a ton of damage here in Zone 3. Getting hit by Hellhounds, and she got hit by an Ice Beetle. My goodness, that sucks. What's up, Kudo?
She has that 3 armor, so it's okay, but like especially without boots, you can just like lose health really quickly in Zone 4.
Velour, can you try and keep things civil, please? Don't give people a hard time. This is a high-stress situation, so yeah, try not to be too rude to anybody, because these racers are... I mean, Ognos also is like one of the best racers by far. He's just super fast at this game, so yeah.
Yeah, he was in top 4 in the second tournament of champions.
Yep, and actually, I was looking at our first CoNDOR, the week. It's crazy, the week, like that were the people who were in that first CoNDOR. I mean, it was you and like Rat and Will, and it's just like everybody who's the only person who doesn't really do anything in the CoNDOR anymore is that Tarog guy, but everybody else is like staple, like Steak, Ognos, all in that first week. It's crazy.
Oh, really truly bounce trap situation by Death Metal there. So Ognos is not going to finish a run now with 7.5 minutes. I mean, I guess he could, but
he'd need
it's
like
up this. Yeah, it's up to
crazy
see. Really, we're just hoping to see if Sage is going to finish here, and then Spooty is trying to play co-op here, off to the side.
Spooty's playing co-op?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so he is. Let me just put up so that nobody's really confused. I'm gonna put up the CoNDOR face there so people know that he's done.
So yeah, if I'm Sage, I'm just gonna take this as slow as possible. You have 7 minutes to finish, and you just have to finish. You have the potion, you have the charms if you find some food.
There's the potion use.
Well,
yeah, that was just a bad situation to be in.
You just
full surround by. What do you do with that? I guess. But yeah, she can certainly finish. She could probably use like some food right now and just get that overheal and be just super tanky.
Yeah, that's a good thing about the Obsidian. Like I've certain times I prefer.
Hello.
Yeah, I like that.
That's nice.
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
That
I like that.
is
Ring of mana.
some serious.
I
And
like
she's still got
that.
one more floor, so she's gonna be able to freeze after what, 4 kills? Every 4 kills?
Yeah, every 4 kills.
Oh, that's so good, especially with high damage. Don't accidentally kill those the pixies though. The pixies do. Oh, look at this. This is great.
Yeah,
Textbook
this is
freeze.
God mode. This is God mode right here.
Yeah, this
a
is
lot of people are really
exactly it.
uncomfortable with it. Like they just are so kind of like they worry about it. But the thing is, like if you kill enough, you can just freeze again. Like,
Oh
it's the
yeah.
worst.
I think a lot of people are hesitant to use the freeze, but it's like no, just use it every time.
Yeah.
Use
Yeah,
it
look
or
at
lose
that.
it.
That was like a 15-second forward read.
Yeah, that was.
And she just had
that's
to freeze
like crazy good pace.
Yeah, exactly. Like Ring of Mana and freeze is like the kind
This
of
is sketchy though.
God
This
tier.
is sketchy. I'm
I
afraid.
mean, she could freeze if she needs it. And
might
she's
want
not
to.
freezing. Yeah, it slows down this fight a lot though.
that was
See, a lot of people,
really
a lot
close.
of people will do that. Like they, you can dodge like the beat before he charges, and then like go on top, like go around him. I don't know, but plenty of, well, not plenty of health, but armor. They can she can take a couple of hits here. I think
How
the bigger
much-
concern might be Dorian.
I can't see how many bombs she has. It looks like more than one,
She
but
only
that's
has
all I can
no.
see.
She only has one. I full screen her. She only has the one.
Pixels. The pixels, why? Okay. Yeah, because this is not a sure thing. She did just take some damage there from a yellow skeleton mage as well. So this is a little scary. She's got to really play it safe here. She had used her potion up already, so now she just needs to finish this up. She needs to watch out for the breakdance.
little baby
Oh, that was
mummies.
really nice how that sort of lined up there. She just got Dorian tanking some damage. And now she's just got to take out Necrodancer. 6 hits. See if she can do it.
I always love when you have like a obsidian rapier or something like that, and then you can just hand it to Dorian and he just cleans house.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah, I kind of like Dorian with a flail. I feel like it's easier to sort of align and get him sort of not where Cadence is.
I think the best situation is like
though.
The best situation is like a whip.
Oh yeah, whip is good. Yeah, it's just
because he gets
it's
caught
very
on everything,
rare to have a
dies,
whip.
but he's like all the way across the screen, and like, you just don't want to beat. You just want to have Dorian next to you.
Oof, that was close, but GG Sage, nicely done, finishing off that run. And I think everybody else is sort of giving up here. Well, it looks like they are running, but Zone 1, so I think we need to call it there. Because nobody's finishing in 3.5 minutes. All right, well, nice job, Sage. So that puts Sage tied with Ognos. Interesting.
Yeah, so if Ognos has another... I don't think Ognos is taking a Shrine of Rhythm again. I think he'll just try and chance a Glass Rapier if he has it this time.
Yeah.
And, like, I do think that the Shrine of Rhythm is overall a good strategy to kind of take to get off of glass if you like see it and you have the armor.
Yep.
But there is a situation. There are situations there where you just take a little bit too much damage.
Yeah,
so you
almost
kind of need a lot
to
of
farm.
health. Or
Yeah, you need to farm health.
A Ring of Regen really helps because then like you just don't have to worry about like missing a beat every now and then.
Absolutely.
Hello,
Hellwind.
Spooty with an immediate potion, and he's got looks like there's a chest in this red bat room, so maybe he can find himself a really good weapon to start.
Spooty.
Yeah, that's
Not
a really good
fair.
weapon to start, huh?
Spooty's
That's a really
RNG
first
has been so good today.
If he gets a bomb, he can get himself a map in that Shriner.
Oh my goodness. And I mean, he's his win here would he's in. I think that's guaranteed. Unless if he loses, he might have to go to a tiebreaker. If like say Ognos and Sage take 1-2, then he'd have to go to a tiebreaker. Yeah. If CanadianBac0nz wins and Ognos and Sage don't finish, we'd also see a tiebreaker. I just love tiebreakers. They're so exciting.
They are great.
And we've made some subtle adjustments to our layouts thanks to Grom being the best. So yeah, it's like Grom's like, hey, do you have any like changes you want to make or anything? I'm like, no, everything's amazing. And he's like, okay, I made all these changes, so check this out. It's like,
oh, there goes a potion for Spooty. He just took a dragon to the face.
Oh no, was that in his trapdoor there? Death metal trapdoor?
Yeah, he was trying to back up and a red bat just like blocked him. Finds a glass torch. Meanwhile, Ognos has a miner's cap. I don't know about that.
I love it. I think miner's cap is great, and here's why. I actually, the easiest thing to get rid of is a headgear. You just kill a shopkeeper, right?
Yeah, you just kill a shopkeeper.
So
like,
if you've got a glass jaw or a miner's cap and you're not feeling good about it, just go to the shop and kill him. And I mean, obviously, it's not guaranteed that you're gonna find a way to kill him. Ooh, and Ognos losing his multiplier there, so he is gonna be.
That was kind of a silly multiplier drop too. So this is kind of scary because now Sage can just take her time. If Ognos is.
Nice transmog there.
Transmog.
Yeah, that was a nice transmog. So he got himself, and I'd actually transmog the head gear as well.
Yeah, you can find sunglasses or
sunglasses,
blast helm or crown of thorns would all be really nice.
Yeah, exactly.
So those are like the big three that I would really want in a race.
It's the one thing I do not do ever is kill the leprechaun. I just forget. I need to learn that,
I'm starting to do it, and I've also been starting to farm it a little bit if I think I have a little bit of time, because you can get like 400 gold, and that's like
that can matter.
Yeah, it's a difference between like affording those boots and having the kill or something like that. And Spooty picks up a Shrine of Darkness. Shop's right next to him, and he gets a Ring of Might and Boots of Strength.
Oh my goodness!
And a compass. A second compass.
What
he has
the heck?
3 pieces of mapping now. I did enjoy that he picked up the Ring of Might and then he bought. Okay, he's gonna pick up the armor again. Yeah, but he picked up the Ring of Might, then he bought the Boots of Strength, then he picked up the Ring of Shadows, so he didn't have to pay the 18 coins for the compass after paying 250.
Yeah, you don't want to pay that $15 or whatever for the. Yeah,
Canadian's got a nice build going over here. He's got his blood drum, which will save him some time. He's got a little bit of armor. He's got the titanium rapier is just like the most solid weapon in the game.
It really is.
You don't have to worry about anything. The only thing it doesn't do is open up crates.
Yeah,
That's
and that
the
is
only
annoying.
thing it doesn't do.
but there's other ways to. more than one ways to open a crate. So,
And he has
yeah.
that blood drum too,
Oof,
so if he
Sage
really
is
needs
back
it,
down. That sucks. Sage had a really good run going there. I don't know what happened. I missed it. Did anybody see? Jack.
I'm looking at it
Jack?
right now. She looks like a nightmare. Yeah, like.
Stomped on by a nightmare.
Yeah,
she-
nightmare and golems and stuff.
Yeah, she cornered herself with one damage against a
push too
nightmare.
hard, yeah.
So yeah, that's really good news for Ognos. He can take his time and finish this off and kind of guarantee himself second place. Of course, he could push really hard, but yeah, second place is probably where he's going to end up.
Yeah, the real battle here is like Canadian Bacon's needs to win to be in at all, to have a chance to be in even. And SpootyBiscuit is pretty much in, pretty much. And the real battle here is between Sage and Ognos. And yeah, that was a big hit to Sage there going down, so we'll see if Ognos can capitalize. He has made a few mistakes though, so I'm not sure how he's feeling, if he's in full game mode or what, but I don't know, we'll see.
Bacon says the wing boots, which are fine. I like taking wing boots, but if you know you have to win, I wouldn't take them. And
I wouldn't take them early
anyway. He also had a chance to pick up lead boots, which I think are the better of the two boots between lead and explorers, and I would have taken the lead boots.
Yeah.
I think the lead is better because it synergizes well with the Ring of Courage, and also because there's it's protection against more stuff in Zone 4. Because there's a lot of these like little trap rooms in Zone 4.
Yeah, and you can just
cut across them, and then you can also like lure Blade Masters onto them, which is really satisfying.
Canadian Bacon skipping a barrel there. He has the War Drum. As soon as you have the War Drum, it's just one extra beat, and then you can open it.
Yeah, you can get like a Ring of Might in there.
Yeah, I mean, Ognos just picked up a heart container from his
yeah,
crate.
a heart container, and one heart container makes a whole lot of difference when you have.
Yeah, that heart container could have been the Ognos winning that last one.
Exactly. When you have a lot of armor, like it's only it's just one heart container. It's not gonna do much. Well, no, it's gonna do two more hits when you have 5 armor, like Canadian Bacon's has. So yeah, barrels are usually worth it.
And actually, yeah, that's a good point in chat. Tractor saying, luring with the floaty boots, you can lure stuff into the trapdoors, into the spikes, which is kind of fun.
Yeah, that is nice.
So the Blade Masters, it's a quick way. If you can just get everybody just sort of training in there, then it's not a
Once
big
upon
deal.
a time, those Blade Masters parried spike traps.
Really? I don't remember that. I don't think I ever encountered that.
Yeah,
traps
the
fireballs and yeah, everything. They just the only way to kill them, they parry bombs. The only way to kill them was to like counter their riposte, which was really annoying when you were playing Eli.
Right. Oh, I do recall that with the bombs. Yeah, I just didn't know that worked with the spike traps. That's funny. My goodness. All right, so Ognos is in Zone 4, and Bacon's just got to Zone 4 as well. So it's actually, and there goes Spooty in Zone 4. It's a race, guys. This is awesome. I love
picked up the Ring of Courage, and he's got the lead boots. Like, this is the third race in a row where he gets the Ring of Courage lead boots.
With an obsidian weapon. It's the same every time.
The only problem is he doesn't have any armor except his glass armor, and very easy, especially with the Ring of Courage. Get yourself a little bit too surrounded.
Yep, that's for sure.
He's gonna keep the glass over the leather armor, which I don't know. I probably would just take the leather.
I probably would have kept the glass, but yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's hard to say.
Rapier Courage is Rapier Courage. The only problem with Rapier Courage is the ice in Zone 3, and so once you have the lead boots, the Rapier Courage is, I think, the best combo.
I think Rapier Courage can also troll you with that statue that he just blew up there. Those, the closed eyes exploding statues. I think you can get pretty trolled with that. There's some armor for him, though. He did switch up. That was smart to conjure up that armor, so he's looking a lot safer now. It's really good for Spooty.
Yeah, he's looking like he's going to take this one again, I think.
I don't know. I mean, the other two are both on 4-2 as well, except for, oh god, Bacon's just tanked a punch from a blue dragon. That was really scary. Canadian Bacon's is in a bit of a precarious spot right now.
Oh my god.
He is. Yeah. He's okay, but
for now, he needs to get some food. But
once you're down to half a heart, you gotta slow down, and then
he kind of can't slow down. He just can't afford to slow down.
Oh, and he found a barrel room. Wow, that
Oh
is
my
the
God.
clutchest barrel room with so many heart containers.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, well now you gotta plow through everything. You gotta go as fast as you can, Bacons. It's your only chance to even win
yeah,
this.
you need to not stop for anything.
And then he
just
needs
tank some golem
he needs
hits
Ognos to
or-
die though. Like Ognos can't finish for him to have a chance. If he wins first, Ognos needs to not finish for him to have a chance. So I don't know if that's gonna happen. He is plowing though. He's going hard. Like he is tanking through
No,
so many.
no armor for Ognos. He does have a potion, but he doesn't have any armor. And he
not-
does have
and-
that regen health.
Yeah, that will help a lot. So he's got to get hit, and he's onto his Dead Ringer. So at this point, the lead looks like it's to Spooty, followed by Ognos. And Bacon's just trying to get to his Dead Ringer, and he's at his Dead Ringer now. So this is all really close. What's the bomb situation? Canadian's got the fast bomb. So does Ognos.
Yeah,
And it looks like so
Ognos
does
has a
Spooty.
blast helm too. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ognos with the blast helm might be able to catch up, but I don't know. It's all going to come down to the teleporting RNG for.
Well, at this point, if Ognos finishes, which looks like he will, then that's GG for Canadian Bacons, unfortunately. And then it'll basically. I think if Ognos finishes, then it's Spooty Ognos is just guaranteed. Because Sage is pretty far back. Unless both these guys die, I don't know. I mean, here comes commentator curse. Everyone's gonna say it,
Ognos
but
has the blast helm, so he's really just kind of worried about either tanking a
like a red
dragon
or
or
something,
Dorian dying.
Yeah. And it looks like everything's going really well. In fact, it looks like Ognos might take this.
Yeah, the blast helm and
Ognos
better
just
teleports.
wow.
Yep.
And so Ognos comes first in that run, and that I think it doesn't actually matter because he's not going to get first seed or anything, but that's an impressive comeback. So GG Ognos there, especially after his terrible death last time.
If Bacons would have ended up finishing second, I think it would have been a tie for first. But Spooty might have had the
that's
but I think
true.
Spooty would have had the fastest run, so I'm not sure.
Yeah, when it comes down to exactly. So when it's 1 and 2 tied, then we just go with whoever had the fastest time.
This
There
is
was a
going to be
9-minute
an
on Spooty.
insane. Like Canadian never quite had the runs that he was capable of, except now. Like, Canadian's put together this run, but it was too little, too late for him.
I
But
agree entirely.
I thought he was going to be competitive in this group. I thought he had a chance to.
Yeah, he
be
kind of got
competitive.
trolled. His first round was really bad RNG. Like it really was. He was rocking what, like a base broadsword or something in
Blood
Zone 1?
longsword and a leather armor.
Yeah. So kudos to Bacon. He didn't get swept. He got a point on the board. He deserved more points based on his play. I think he did well. But yeah, Sage and Canadian are both eliminated, unfortunately, as Spooty and Ognos are going to move on to the next match today, which you're going to be playing against Spooty.
Oh yeah, and I coming into this, Spooty was one of the people I was most afraid of.
Spooty is a force.
Yeah, really solid. About 10-minute times each time. That's the name of the game in these group stages. Just finish in 10 minutes every time. Don't die.
Yeah.
And you got it. Like that's it. That's all you got to worry about.
Yeah, and look at those times too. 10:01, 10:05, 10:16. Crazy. That's so
nuts.
crazy.
This was nuts.
Yeah, that was a really good run. Alrighty, so I'm just looking around now. So we were gonna have Valcor jump in, but I can't find him. I'm not sure how you're feeling, Jack. It's totally up to you if you wanted to.
I can
do
stay
the
on
next set, because I think your race will be
in 2 hours, or like it's.
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the
no, yours
second
is
of
the
semifinals.
Is it the second?
Yeah,
or the third?
The first group is. Oh wait, I don't know.
It might be the third. I'm trying. It's not obvious based on here. I can pull up the schedule.
It is the third. Yeah, I don't race until 4 Eastern, so I race in 4 hours.
So yeah,
about.
the first one is going to be Demon Slack, Steak, and Mud Joe.
And that group
It's
is
gonna
a
be
murderer.
so good.
That group is a murderer's row.
Honestly, this entire second round is going to be insane. I mean, the entire first round was such a good set of racers